Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 8, more on CSS 3. Right, in the previous chapter we actually done that how we have to create the web pages through HTML and how we have to change the layouts using the CSS. Now we have to just do the more options of the CSS. So let's start with the inline style. What is the meaning of the inline style? Inline style is basically the method which is used to apply on CSS on which kind of the elements actually you want to see on your web pages. In this method, basically style declaration is given with each individual element. Means if you want to show any kind of the color, first you need to write tell about the style, which style actually you are taking. So let us understand this style with the help of an example. You can see here we are having a coding of it. First we need to write down the HTML head title, head you have to close your head, and after the starting of your body you need to write down the style. This is the kind of the in style property. We need to write down the style, means which kind of the attribute actually we want to apply here. Suppose we are taking the width as 50%, background color is green, the height is 10, and so on. So this is the basic concept to use the inline style. Next, move to the text property. What is text property? Text property means if you want to change the formatting of your text, so how what actually you want to do, these are the basic options that we can apply. First is a text align. Text align means we can easily align the text content. We are having the four types of the alignments here: the left alignment, right alignment, center alignment, and justified alignment. Okay, so as per the syntax, you just have to write down the text align, then the value, where the value left, right, center, justify, any value you can take. Next is a text decoration. If you want to decorate your text, the meaning of the decoration is like you want to apply the underline, the bold, the italic, through blink, none, everything you can do. Next is color. Color means simply if we want to change the color of our text, so with the help of this property we can easily set the color of our text. Syntax for the same is color, value, where the value is color name, any color you can take. RGB color means red, green, and blue color. These are the basic color. With the help of this color we can easily form the more colors as well. Next is a text transformation, or you can say text transform. This property is basically used to transform the letters in a text into uppercase, lowercase, or capitalize the first letter of the each word. Means this is the particular option basically used to change the cases of your letters. So syntax for the same is transform value, where the values are given as capitalize, uppercase, lowercase, and none. Next is text shadow. As the name suggests, means it will appear the shadow of your text. So to do this, you can use the basic syntax as text shadow and then value. Here you are having the two different shadow values like H shadow and V shadow, means the horizontal shadow you want or the vertical shadow you want. Or if any other type of the color you want to apply on the shadow, then you can use the color specification option. The color specification option is there. Next is text indent. The text indent property specifies the indentation of the first line of a text. What is the meaning of the indentation? But when we just want to start our paragraph, we want to write down the paragraph in the form like you just have to leave kind of a space to start your paragraph, right? That process is known as the indentation. So with the help of this, you can also apply the indentation on your text as well. Now, so the syntax for the same is text indent value, and the value is given as per the percentage. Next is the word break. If you want to do the word break, means you want to break down the words, so you have to use this word. Basically बच्चों, what actually we are doing, everything that you are doing in the MS Word na, the options are given in the home tab or the insert tab, but in the HTML if you want to apply anything, you need to set the criteria, you need to set the options, and these options can apply with the help of the CSS. So you can take first the style side, and then you can apply whatever you want. You just have to write down that thing only. Alright, so the word break is the property specify the line breaking. If you want to break the line, so you need to use the word break option. Here we are having the three types of the word break option. One is a normal, break all, keep all. So normal means word will break according to their usual rules. Next is break all. The lines will break at any character and the line will be break at the hyphens, right? Next is a line height. Line height matlab this property is used to specify the spaces between the two lines of the text. If you want to create the spaces between the two or more lines, then you have to write down line spaces. That we can also use in the word option, that is a line spacing option, where you have to set your particular line spacing like the 0.5, 1.5, 1.0, 2.5, any space you can choose na. So as per the requirement you can also do the same here, right? So the syntax for the same is line height value, where the value is number, length, percentage, normal, anything you can write. The coding for the same is here. You can see all the things apply. First the color is there is blue, the text decoration is the underline, the indentation is a 30 px, the text formation is a capitalized, then the line height is 1.5. Everything you can apply and directly it will shown to your screen. Next is a font family. Bachcho, font family means where we are talking about the font faces, means which kind of the font actually you want, like the Times New Roman or the Arial Black. These are the font families, okay, or you can say the font faces. So syntax for the same is font family value, and the where value is given as family name. Any family name you can write, Times New Roman, Arial Black, Calibri, Calibri Body, Verdana. These all are the font families. So as per your use, you can choose any of the value. And here we can also divide in the different form, like the generic families or the group of the families name that have the uniform appearance, means these are the basic formation where all the characters are of the same form. Cursive means you know the cursive. What is the meaning of the cursive? Means the letters are in the different forms. And the serif is the family of font which have the finished strokes or pointed ends. Finished strokes or the point means in the at the end position it's showing you the 3 or 4 the basic dots are there. Next is the sans serifs, means the fonts which having the plain ends like this, simple end. Then like Arial, Verdana, these are the simple sans serifs. Next is monospaces, family of the fonts in which all the characters have the same fixed width. And last is fantasy, means the decorative fonts. Different kind of the decorations are there. Next is the font size. Font size, bachcho, you can directly choose the font size in the your Word, MS Word or Excel or PowerPoint with the help of the home tab where the font group is there, and with the help of that font group you can easily choose the font size. But if you want to make your font size differently in the web pages also, so you need to apply the font size option. So for this we have to write down font size value, where the values can be extra large, double extra large, large, medium, small, smaller, extra smaller, double extra smaller, length, and percentage wise you can write. Okay, so these are the basic concepts that you can apply on your web page through the only with the help of the writing. Next is the font style. Yes, which kind of the font style you want, like you want to write on the normal, the bold, the italic, the oblique, any style you can write. Next is font. Font means which kind of the font we want. Font, what is the basic font size we are having, what is the font face we are having, how much the value you want to apply, everything with the help of you can apply here. And this is the coding for the same. Here you can see first we have to write down the text CSS, then the background color we have to choose which background color you want, then the font family, monotype, any font size you can take, and then you can apply and it will appear on your screen. Everything will appear on your screen. Now move to the margin properties. Margin means where you want to set the different type of the margins, means you want to set the spaces. So in HTML each document has 4 sides, left, right, top and bottom. We can set the margins accordingly. So to do this we need to write down margin side value, where the side is top, right, bottom, left, and value, length, percentage or auto. Anything you can write according to your choice. Suppose I taken it as margin value of the top margin is 10px, value of the right margin is this, value of the bottom margin is this, and the left margin, so it will apply. So you can directly write it as margin 10px, 5px, 10px, 5px. It means by default it will take as it's the first one as a top, the second one is a right, the third one is a bottom, and the fourth one is a left. Next is a border property. Border property helps you to set the border styles, border width, the border color, everything. Means if you just want to make the borders of your table, so it will apply the different kind of the options on your borders. You can specify the border style, the border color, the border spaces, everything you can apply with the help of this border property. So to do this, first we need to write down border style as value, where the value is none, hidden, dotted, dashed, solid, double, groove, anything you can choose, any color you can choose, or it sets all the borders properties in one declaration. Border, only border means all the properties you can apply in the single process also, right? So you can apply, you can check the coding as well. The background color is this, then we apply the font family, and after the font family you can apply the border color. Like border color is yellow, border width is thick, hard, and then any font color. You can see here every line having a kind of the border with the different width and the different colors. So this is all about the CSS. Basically the meaning of the CSS is cascading style sheet, and that is basically used to create the different type of the layouts of your web pages. Please read the entire chapter properly so that you can easily understand what the basic criteria that we have to follow when we are making the web pages. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.